So the question of the day is, are we becoming an unwired society? Are we so woke and politically correct that we're losing sight of the fact that 35% of the people in Canada are having trouble putting food on the plate every night? One paper. First story, Trudeau, of course, with those two committees are going to report to a special rapporteur about the Chinese interference. And he is going to accept that decision. Well, we always knew that Prime Minister didn't want to be Prime Minister. He likes being Prime Minister, but doesn't want to make the decisions. He had Butts make the decisions for years, and then he had the PMO making decisions. And now in this important one to our democracy, someone else will make the decision, not the Prime Minister. Same paper. Well, Ontario's top court, they struck down a law put forward by the Ford government to say that the unions cannot have unlimited ad campaigns before elections. Well, there's rules for campaigns for political parties. And they say, well, it's unfair for unions to come in. And the court says, no, that's not unconstitutional. Another story here. Well, Ottawa was aware of the bureaucracy about becoming an Indian, becoming a status. And the paper says, well, it's unfashionable, offensive to use that word, but that's the word in the act. But the government knows that it's bound by paper and bound by rules, and it's completely ineffective and outdated. But there's so many people there, they can't even fix that. Turn the paper. Well, the government wants to expand the right to suicide to those who are mentally ill. And the experts are saying, well, that's wrong too. Oh, no. Now the Justice Minister, he's defending the bail system before our House Committee. Every mayor, every premier, most people in the country want bail system revised to get people who are going in with serious crimes from getting out on the street with guns the day after. He says, no. We like the way it is, and we want to make sure that the Indigenous and blacks do not get into jail more. He says that. He says there's too many of them in jail. Well, there's a stat came out the same day saying that especially with Indigenous who are in these special homes, the rate of recidivism is very, very high. They go in, they learn their crafts, they have the smudge ceremonies, they get out, and they re-offend. They're back in. Now maybe it's just too nice to be in there. So it just goes on and on with all these things. And now in the city of Toronto, they had signs up in parks saying that keep your dog quiet. Dogs are not allowed to bark in these parks. Finally, someone said, get these signs out of here. This is just ridiculous. We have so many serious issues in society. It's not dogs barking. It's not trying to make these places where people can go serve their sentences any easier. It's dealing with the economy, dealing with law and order, not in a hard-ass way, but we do need to have some politicians who are finding out that it's not wokeism which is going to make our society go forward. We need some common sense. 2 and 2 is 4, and not 5. Thank you for contributing. We are almost out of the hole. People like the show, and we want to keep it on the air. So, press subscribe. Press PayPal. PayPal is really simply a credit card that you can pay with. And if you're writing a check or a letter, please put your address in, because I will send a letter to everybody who contributes money. Subscribe, PayPal. Thank you.